Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Nixie Marie and I am your groovy guide to all things Feng Shui and holistic living. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you're interested in learning more ways that you can Feng Shui your home, about Feng Shui, and also how to bring in more of a holistic and natural approach to everything that you live and breathe into your home and your day to day. On today's video, I want to actually go into some of my own personal things that are going on within my life and help you also navigate, because I feel like there's some synchronistic magic happening right now with the theme transitions. Yes, we're all going through them. Yes, there's change afoot, and I have had such a flood of questions around what do we do when we are in a transitionary stage. Maybe we are in a big move, or we are going through something in life, career transitions, you name it. There are a lot of those themes currently at play here on our collective consciousness that we call the planet Earth. So how do we begin to navigate transition so that we don't have a feeling of stress, anxiety, fear, worry, doubt, all the things that we don't really want to have when we're already going through a very stressful environment or situation, when we're moving through a change in life. So I personally am going through a big move right now. My husband and I, we have been at our home in Topanga Canyon for the last 6 years, and we are going through a big transition where we are going to be moving all of our things and packing up and moving to Mexico more full time and traveling. So this is a big transition. It's a big change. We have so many things in our home, and we have been traveling for the last 3 years on and off, and we have already emotionally detached from all the things that we have in our home. So we're on a mission right now to get rid of everything we pretty much own and probably keep about 5% of the things that we currently have in a 4-bedroom home. And it's a lot. It's a lot of things. A lot of things have been already coming up for both of us in the surface, and it is not an easy thing to really leap into. And I will be honest in saying that even though I preach and say a lot of decluttering, I do say that it's never an ending process. It's a continuous cycle to declutter, to get rid of, to release. And I am actually having so much fun with it because I am really loving embracing minimalism. I have gotten rid of so much of my wardrobe, and I'm starting to bring in pieces that I know are gonna last longer. So maybe paying for more of a quality piece that I know is gonna last me longer, and also something that will be more fitting to my traveling lifestyle. As an example on how embracing minimalism has really been working for me lately, just even in my wardrobe, is waking up and going, okay, I kind of have some staple pieces. I'm just gonna throw on these pairs of pants that I have a couple different pairs of now, because I found certain pants that I really love, and I appreciate that they're going to last. Maybe I'm paying a little bit more for them, but I know they're gonna last me, and they're comfy. They're not tight jeans. I'm so over jeans, and they just feel good for me to wear around the house. I can travel in them. And so that's my base layer. And then I just put on a t-shirt and add some jewels. And that's actually the typical, anyone else who's a Sagittarius out there, that's kind of the typical like boho look. We're much more, we embrace jewelry and our art being more represented in jewelry instead of all of our clothing. And I don't know about you guys, but I came from the fashion world, so I love clothing, but I'm really learning to appreciate it in more of a minimalist approach, so that I don't have to think too hard about what I'm wearing today, go through a million different outfits. I can go to my closet and just know what I'm gonna wear for the day. So that's the first thing that I would say has helped me already navigating big life transitions, is because I have to focus more of my energy on packing up things, going through things, working, and my relationship and all the things going on in my life. I want to make sure that I don't have to spend too much time in the morning getting ready. I set myself up for success with my wardrobe first. So that's the first thing I wanted to give you a tip on, is trimming down your wardrobe. Maybe just during life transitions, you don't need to have your entire wardrobe out, especially if you're moving right now. Maybe it's just a better idea to have like your staple pieces out. Everything else is already kind of getting packed away. And this is just something you can have on, recycle. You're gonna wear these items periodically throughout the week, and it's just gonna help you navigate things so that you can give your full attention to the other things that are more important right now. Another really important thing about transitions is we often start to feel very stressed when we're unsure of where we're going, or we're kind of in that uncertain state. We don't know what is next. We're not sure. So that kind of creates some fear in our body, right? And it also can increase our overall stress hormones and our cortisol levels. So one thing that's really important to note, and this could be whether you're moving or whether you're just navigating a career change or any life transition for that matter, is to keep a space in your home that is going to be where you can go have quiet time with yourself. When you feel that chaos burning, the stress, you're feeling overly pushed and pulled in all these different directions, and you just need a minute to go close your eyes, meditate, do some breath work, journal, whatever it is for your self-care and your ritual, to make sure that you maintain a space in your home, even if you're moving, that allows you to go within and have that peace. So for us, we've been keeping our money corner very much, which is our guest room. We've been making sure that that area doesn't get overly cluttered. We're going to make sure that area is kept free of anything so that I can go in there when I need to, because right now the back of my entire office is pretty much starting to become boxes and we're sorting through things. So that already creates clutter and chaos in my mind, and I have a hard time with clutter. So that allows me to just remove myself from the cluttered environment currently and go sit down and meditate, go back within, find my center, and take on the tasks that I need to. So it's really important to have that sacred space when you are navigating life transitions. This allows you to, again, just go within, have some you time, get back into your personal flow, and it just helps to know that your space, your environment is actually going to support you get through the transition, right? Because it's not always easy and life gets really challenging. Maybe it's a health condition too. So more importantly, you should have a sacred space to really be able to feel those emotions. Whatever is coming up for you is very important. Speaking of health, another really important thing when navigating transitions is making sure you're maintaining a good regimen in terms of what you're putting in your body, right? This is a time where too much alcohol, too much caffeine, too much carbs, excess amount of like processed foods, all of that is only going to increase your stress levels even more. So definitely make sure that your kitchen right now is going to support your transition through eating healthy. Maybe you're even in a weight loss transition, so this is perfect for you. But speaking to any transition you're in, your health is going to be the number one priority. Everything else is kind of going to fall to the ley lines, because if you don't have your health and you're not feeling 100% in your day-to-day, then you can't show up for the transition, the thing that is what is pulling you away from everything else. So really take care of yourself, up your self-care game, put good things into your body that are going to give you fuel and inspire you to keep going forward, because our food is thy medicine, right? That is a big quote, I think, in the Ayurveda way and view of things, is letting food become thy medicine. So every day, make sure you're ingesting things, maybe increasing your supplements like L-theanine or anything that helps you navigate your stress and your cortisol levels so that they stay lower and you can really approach life with a lot more peace and calm without going into that fight or flight fear mode. That is going to really help you navigate those transitions. I know some of these might seem kind of basic, but when we're navigating change, we really just need to get back to the basics. We don't need to overcomplicate anything else in our life, and we're really good at doing that. I don't know if you noticed. We are very good at overcomplicating everything. It's even a hard word to say, because we are overstimulated. We have a million things to do on our to-do list, and so it's really a beautiful time to just go back to the simple things in life. Gratitude, meditation, journaling, just waking up and making your bed, little things that are going to help you navigate through change, because it is inevitable. We're all going to go through it no matter what. And whatever you're going through right now, it's important to just go back to those simple things, the basics, things that are not going to over-convolute the situation any more than they already are. All right, the last thing I want to give you a tip around is your sleep, which again connects to your overall health and how you're going to be able to show up through the transition that you're going through right now. So focusing on your bedroom, feng shuiing your space, really getting dialed into making sure that your bedroom is going to provide the most comforting sleep and restful, nourishing environment for you to get a deep sleep. one of the things that also happens during change and transitions is we start to have sleep issues. It happens all the time. Our mind starts to buzz, it gets all crazy, and then we think, I can't fall asleep, or we wake up, in paralysis because we don't even know where to begin to start our day. So having a really important sleep regimen and making sure you're getting 8 hours of sleep no matter what, this has to be a non-negotiable during these big life transitions and changing times, especially if you're moving out, because your body needs to rest and restore. So skimping out on sleep right now is not a very good thing to do, especially if you're going through a move, anything that is transitionary. It's just gonna only increase your stress levels. So one thing that I will say is if you have a bedroom that is not allowing for you to get that restful sleep, one really great thing that you can do today is just by making sure that your bed is in the command position. So making sure that your bed is not directly in alignment with a door, and your chi is not flowing away from your feet, going directly towards the door and kind of leaving your body when you sleep. Instead, it is adjacent to the door with your eye and your line of sight always able to see that doorway right in front of you, so that you don't feel any fear, or it's something about tapping into that subconscious mind and telling your mind that you are safe, you are capable of falling asleep. One of the things I dislike about being in hotels, which I currently am at one now, which I love this hotel, it's absolutely beautiful, but one thing that is very common is you can never see the door. The bed is never in a command position. So I always have this weird impending fear sometimes going to bed, especially if I'm alone in a hotel room, that someone's gonna come into the room because I can't physically see the door. It's usually down a dark hallway, like behind my bed, or it's, right by the bathroom. It's usually the way that these hotel rooms are designed. And I noticed when I was falling asleep the other night that I had that weird subconscious feeling come up that I was like, if anybody comes in this room, like I won't even know. So this is really feeding back to that command position and how on a subconscious level, like we really need to feel safe and provided and secure, especially during change and transitions, because it's only gonna, again, increase those cortisol levels, and we don't want that. So really dialing in the bedroom right now, this is another space that if you are moving or you're navigating something big, to just really focus on not disrupting the energy in your bedroom. This is a place where it should be the last bed or room that you pack when you're moving, or it should be the first place that you really focus on enhancing in terms of Feng Shui when you are navigating a stressful chapter in your life. All right, I'm keeping these tips short and simple because I don't know if you noticed, I'm on a little bit of a travel holiday, spending a beautiful week with my girlfriend getting married, my best friend. I'm so over the moon for her. And so I'm keeping this short so I can go focus on her and tending to all the things that we've got to do for the wedding. So thank you all so much for tuning in here and joining my journey. I will be documenting a lot of my process of my move out. So stay with me. I'm taking you with me, going through probably some emotions, getting rid of things, letting go of things. It's a big step. It's a big leap, but I'm so ready for it. And I have a vision for, who I want to be and the type of home I want to surround myself and the things and the items. And as the years have gone by and traveling, now I have all this inspiration from living in Mexico to going to Portugal and Lisbon, all these places that my home doesn't really reflect who I want to, or what I really want around me right now. So it's time to let go and shed a lot of that and rebirth myself anew. And that is where I'm currently at right now. That is the transition that is currently my navigational point. So I want to take you with me. I'll be updating you all mostly on my Instagram, but if you're following me here, I'll be doing some videos about my declutter process and showing you the ins and outs of my space and how I'm navigating it all. So I'm excited to share that all with you, and I can't wait to bring you with me on the journey as always. If you have any questions about Feng Shui or anything I addressed here on today's video, please make sure to comment below, and don't forget to like and smash that subscribe button, just like my little sister likes to say. Hi if you're watching, and I'll see you all next week for another video on my channel, High Vibe Home. Bye guys.